Okay, so we are just getting into our 10K series, and we started at sub 60. Now we're at sub 60, sub 55. We're going to go all the way down to sub 30. 6 workouts to help you get achieve these goals. And you're a coach or an athlete, I think you'll find a lot of this stuff helpful. So please subscribe to the channel. We haven't done that yet. And then let me know if you have any personalized questions. Blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com is my personal email. You can reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Okay. Now, sub 55, you're looking at about low 26-minute 5K, okay, for a sub 55-minute 10K. And if you're in that goal range, or if you have athletes who are right there or achieving or close to low 26 minutes, then they're on target to attack a sub 55-minute 10K as well. So it's just an equivalency number here, so something to keep in mind. But let me give you some workouts that can help you achieve this objective. The first one is 8 by 800 meters. You're building towards this. So this is a good early to mid to late season workout. It's a good repeatable workout. But the short reps, and you can build up to 10 or even 12. And with a 2-minute recovery, and you progress from 10K pace down to 5K pace, especially get used to races that get a little bit faster as they go on, or help you with your finishing speed. But the reps are between 423 and 413 per rep. You take a 2-minute active recovery after each one. And this is a great rhythm workout. Some folks can't handle 5 or 6 times a mile, so the shorter reps can come in handy. And it's up to you as a coach to decide, what's most appropriate for your athletes, what's appropriate for yourself. So that's why I'm giving you different distances here during these videos as well. Now, this is a great early season workout. This is a good fitness check. So you do 1.5 miles of tempo. This is after warm up and drills and strides. You do 1.5 miles of tempo, which is 9 minutes to 9:02 per mile. Then you take a 5-minute active recovery, and then you do 1.5 miles at 10K pace. So your goal 10K pace, 846 to 844 per mile. Okay. You take a 4-minute active recovery, and then 8 times the 400 with a 1-minute recovery at your 5K pace, or equivalent 5K pace, which is 206 to 207 per rep. Okay. What this does is the tempo itself helps to elevate your heart rate and transition to the more aggressive part of the workout, which is the 10K pace. Okay. And a longer rep here. And then transitioning into the shorter, faster stuff. So helps you maximize the workout, but the tempo is the key. It elevates your heart rate and transitions you into the other stuff, which helps you maximize more of this workout. And you can increase this over time as you get fitter and faster. So, but this is a good early season workout to give you an idea of how fit you are, how fit your athletes are. So, and then continuing on, we've got other workouts. Okay, obviously this is a staple part: rolling long runs. And again, if you can get up to the point where you're doing 60 to 90-minute long runs, you're in good shape here. Especially rolling, it's a great way of building leg strength. If you have access to softer surfaces, I highly encourage you to take advantage of those as well. But this is a great way of not only building strength for 5K and 10K, but transitioning upward. So should you decide to do a half marathon, you got these built into your training already to make it much easier to transition up. So it's just something to think about as well. And those are essentially every 7 to 14 days. Okay. Now here's another one. This is a great pace variation workout. You do 2 miles of tempo. Okay, with a 5-minute recovery, 9 minutes to 9:02 per mile. Okay, 5-minute active recovery after. Then you go, if you have access to a hill, 8 times 45-second uphill runs. So again, you're attacking this uphill. You're staying upright, pumping the arms, leaning into it a little bit, and pumping your legs and lifting your knees. Okay, you jog down nice and easy, leaning into the hill as well. You stay perpendicular to it takes the stress off your joints. After the last one, you take a 5-minute recovery, and then you do 2 miles at 10K pace, 844 to 846 per mile. Then you take another 5-minute active recovery, and then you repeat 8 times 45-second uphill repeats. So, like I said, we did the 1.5 mile tempo, and then transitioning into something else. This is a way of doing it 2 miles, and then infusing hills. And what the hills do is actually it's a leg speed and leg power workout. It also helps to simulate turning over, but then doing that 2 mile afterward at goal 10K pace shows you how to do this long rep when you're fatigued and tired. And then the same thing with the hills at the end to help you simulate a fast finish. So this is a great workout to do. You can do it early season, you can do it mid-season as well. But a good workout to improve your speed and your endurance and your threshold all at the same time. So the variation is a very, very good thing. And you'll get an idea of who's stronger at this and who's stronger at that. Okay, next one up is 1,000-meter repeats. This is a staple of not only 5K training, but 10K training. Here you're building towards 6 to 8 times 1,000, okay, with a 2-minute recovery at 525 to 526 per rep. Just rhythm work, okay? And again, this is a great workout as well. And some folks at some point, like I said before, as you get more fit and more experience and faster, you can bump these up to 1200s to miles and so on. And you'll see throughout this video series how I increase the reps. But I want to give you, again, variety, some shorter stuff, some longer stuff. And it's up to you to decide as a coach what's most appropriate for you and your athletes. That's where coaching with the eyes is really, really important. Okay. And lastly is a progression long run. Okay. Or just a progression run. So it doesn't have to be 60 to 90 minutes. This could be a 6 to 8 mile run. Okay. And you could start at, so let's just say 90 seconds slower than 10K pace. So if your 10K pace here is 8:45, you start at about 10:15 per mile. And then you over time, you cut the pace down. That way, towards the end, that should say progression semi-long run, but you could do that over time. Or you can just do a progressively faster long run itself. This is up to you. So, but during that 60 to 90 minutes, you can do progressively faster. And you're not necessarily hitting 10K pace towards the end. You're hitting a little bit slower than that. But so there's a couple different ways you can do it. The progression intermediate run and progression long run. Again, you start fast. You start slow and you get faster. It helps simulate some races and helps you progress in workouts as well. Or your steady long run as well. The progression long run, I would keep it a little bit on the flatter side if you could. And you can infuse a couple other things, which makes it easier for you to increase the pace of your miles as you go on. So, but these are 6 workouts I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think. If you find them helpful, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I don't want you missing stuff, because after the 10K series, I'm bumping up to the half marathon, and then I'm going to go up to the marathon as well. So you're going to have all different types of stuff. So hope you found it helpful. And then if anybody has any questions, or anybody wants me to do like a mile series and a 2-mile series, I'll be more than happy to do that as we start to transition into track. So just let me know what you think, guys and gals, and have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.